to another live. Today is Monday, January 13th. I hope everyone is doing well. Let me get myself together to self-support. And yeah, let's see all what's going on with everybody got going on tonight. How was everyone's weekend? Did everyone have a good weekend? Did everyone have a good day? What have you guys been up to? What have you been up to? My weekend was good. I was productive. I got a lot done. And plus, I did some lives with you guys. Um, my Monday has been good. I worked today and I cooked breakfast and dinner. I'm always cooking breakfast and dinner all the time. And I got some, not errands, I got some chores done around the house. Something that I said I was going to do, and I did do that. So I am proud of myself. So, guys, make sure each and every day, if possible, come up with a task that you want to do or have to do or need to do around the house. Make sure you guys do that. Get that done. And yeah. Hey Sonique, how you doing? Happy Monday. How are you doing, gorgeous? How has your day been? And I'm getting ready to eat dinner with you guys. Sorry for the smacking ahead of time. I'm gonna tell you that now. So this is what I'm getting ready to eat for dinner, guys, right here. I made some, and I know it's late. However, I ate breakfast. It was like 2 or something. This is late for me, but it's okay. It's okay. So what I made some rice and I mixed some cauliflower rice with it as well. I have lentils, black beans, green beans in here. I also added some pistachios to it as well. I have a little bit of tofu and I added a little small piece of avocado to it. So yeah, guys, this is what I made, and this is what I'm getting ready to eat. Protein with the tofu. I only put like maybe 6 little small cubes of tofu in here, because you know you gotta watch tofu because it's sore inflammation for women. And the lentils and black beans is going to have that, you know, protein, and green beans, you know, vegetables, foliage, avocado is a good fat. So, yeah, guys, what did you cook today? Did any of you guys cook, or are you a person that cook? Which everyone should cook. It shouldn't be a such thing as I don't cook. It could be that you don't know how to cook something or make something, but you can't say I can't cook because I don't know how to fry chicken. I've tried, but I'm not going to say I can't cook. And I feel like a person that doesn't cook is a lazy person. That's just my opinion. It's just my thought. So, yeah, doing pretty good. Been a busy day. Hope you're doing well. Yes, I am doing well, Sonique. I hope you're doing good too, sweetheart. And what I have to drink is one of my all-time favorite drinks. It's hibiscus ginger beer. This here. Love, love, love it. And of course, water. This is my 6th bottle of water right here. Yeah. You cooked yesterday. You and Jacob ate leftovers. What did you cook? Because I know you cooked something good. And I'm still waiting for the what's them things? The lamb chops. Is that what you call them? I'm still waiting for that invite. I'm still waiting for that invite. What did you cook, Sonique? I know it was something good. I already know that. Guys, thank you for tapping in. Make sure if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you join and become a chat partner. So I'm gonna eat my food. And once I'm done eating my food, I'm gonna tell you guys what I saw in the sky today. And actually, I've seen it before. And I got a little video. I'm gonna see if I can show it to you guys. We're gonna talk about drones, and we can talk about other things, movies, whatever you guys want to talk about. Okay, so Nick said I did baked chicken, Spanish rice, and lime beans. Yes, we still have to do the lamb chops. I cooked some about 2 weeks ago. That sounds so good. Baked chicken, Spanish rice, and lime beans. Not regular rice, but Spanish rice. That sounds so good. Real good. And to me, second day leftovers are even better than the first day. You know, when you cook the first day. So Nick said drones be over her house every night. Several of them. I had to show you my pictures. That's what I'm saying. I took Princess out tonight and I looked up and I saw him. And it was like, I think it was last week or something like that. Me and my husband had went outside, take Princess out, let the cats, you know, roam or whatever. And I looked up, I said, dang, I hadn't seen stars in the sky in a long time. He was like, them ain't no stars. Next thing you know, they start moving. I said, what the heck is them drones? I was like, what? I mean, they just be there. Like, what the heck is that all about? Do you still have snow? It's amazing how the snow came and went away, right? Mm. Let me tell you something, honey. This right here, whew, and y'all had just opened it, right? Hold on, I think I got to sneeze. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. Because when I opened it, it was like fizzing. And when I took it, that little fizz, the aroma went up in my nose. And like I said, this is ginger. It has carbonated water, organic agave, hibiscus and ginger extracts, chili pepper. So this is the best thing to drink because it does have natural flavors in there. But when I tell you, this is like one of my favorite drinks. Hibiscus ginger because I love ginger, like ginger chews. I just like ginger in general. Ginger tea, put ginger in my water. But this here, I really, really like it. And I think this something you're supposed to mix with like a drink or something. But this here, get up in that throat. They've been there a couple of months now. I know, I don't, where are they coming from? Is it like, it can't be a drone that a person is driving, right? It's one that's done by remote, right? At least that's what I'm thinking it is. Then again, I don't know. Then again, I don't know. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I see them. Okay, let me show you my video I did. Hold on, y'all. I hope you can see it pretty good. Can you see it? Yeah. Yep. I was like, wow. There you go. If I can make it big. How can I make this big on my iPad? Let me see if I can. Because it's so dark. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Yeah. I was like, wow, that's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Oh yeah, I'm sure it is a story behind it. It's a story about a whole lot of stuff that's going on. It's a story about a whole lot of stuff going on. That's why we gotta stay protected. You gotta stay protected. I'll be right back. All right. You gotta stay protected from it all. Seriously. Hey, like so much stuff is being revealed, and not just what's going on in the world of Hollywood, but just in general. You being revealed with family, friends, it all. People are really showing their true colors, and people been showing their asses. So, yeah. I'm one of them people. Well, one, I'm a Scorpio, but I'm one of them people. I always take a mental note and keep it on lock. Yeah, it's wild. I mean, it was like, I know it had to be about 7 of them. It had to be about 7 of them. They just be just there. And they'll be in like one area, and then you really don't see them nowhere else. You know what I mean? Brussels sprouts. Well, Brussels sprouts are good. What you put on your Brussels sprouts? What you put them? You roast them. I know they is hook. I'm surprised. And see, everybody can't make good Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts be bomb. If you make them right, you can be sitting up there crushing them. Hey, Ava, how you doing? Happy Monday. How you doing? How was your weekend? How was your weekend? Did you finish your bathroom, Ava? You slept on your arm? Look. So your arm been bothering you when you sleep on it? Arm be going numb and everything, huh? Look, I know that feeling. And I don't, you know what? This might be too much TMI. But why is it like, you know how you use the restroom? My legs be going numb. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Like, why all of a sudden, I guess because I be sitting there reading something or something. Next time I know my lap, like, oh man, my legs now went to sleep. Mm. Oh yeah. You gotta sometimes my hand and stuff be numb. I be having to do this. Like, you gotta like be doing that like that. So Neek says she put her Brussels sprouts in the air fryer. She seasoned them with different seasonings and used balsamic vinegar. Ooh, so do you put the balsamic vinegar on the Brussels sprouts before you put them in the air fryer or after? That sounds so good. I need to go check some. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. Check some right quick. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. My apologies. Had to go check something real quick. Oh wow. Well, hopefully you can get your arm right. Do this. Maybe do that. And like I said, try to do that when that mug getting numb. It be rough. I know. Okay. So you rinse them, cut them in half, put them in a bowl. Y'all, see. That's why I know I need to get my together. because I went up and down them steps so fast, and I'm like, oh, shine. So Nick said, how she cook her Brussels sprouts? She rinsed them, cut them in half, put them in a bowl, use my seasoned olive oil. Then okay, mix them, put them air fry, and then they come out. Ooh, that sounds good. Girl, you gotta do a video about that. How you make your Brussels sprouts. Go ahead on, girl, the way you be cooking. Do a video. That's what I'm talking about. And you cooking vegetables too. I'll just like whenever I make Brussels sprouts, I'll just put like olive oil in them. I mean olive oil on them and seasoning and put them in the oven. But I haven't tried it with the balsamic vinegar. Hey, you got your arm together yet? So, Dick, have you been watching any good movies? Ooh, honey, that stuff is strong. Yes, do a video. Why not? I be even telling my mama do a video. She does crafts and stuff. I'm like, Mom, just record it and put it on, upload it. Why not? Why not? You never know. You can motivate somebody to teach somebody how to cook and how to eat vegetables. You know what I mean? I watched a little. I've been so consumed with both jobs and the HOA since I'm the president. Listen, I don't know what to say about the HOA where I live at. Like they said, if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. So I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself. That's what I'm gonna do. But I watched um, I watched yeah, HOA can be very frustrating, and yeah, it's frustrating. And just people you live around, it can be frustrating. And one of the things is that me personally, not trying to be funny, but I ain't gonna say but. However, oh okay. Hope things getting better with you for your with your PTSD. Have you looked up like maybe foods you can do, like exercises that you can do, or maybe um different techniques and exercises, not just like working out, but other exercises you can do to like help you with your PTSD. Um, hold on, y'all. I mean to be burping and stuff, but I just got to eat. Excuse me. And ate some beans and stuff too, so it's gonna be a little gas coming up. But you okay, Peace? Don't you look at your lip for? Um, but I saw two movies. I was gonna ask you about. I saw Sugar Mama. Have you seen Sugar Mama? And I also watched. What was the other one? What was the what other one? Oh, I forgot to tell somebody I saw them in the movie this weekend. I watched Sugar Mama and I saw What is that movie? The Marriage Pass or something like that. You say you dance and sing or knowing my neighbors listen to music or exercise. That'll be okay. You gotta do what you do gotta do for you. I'm sure you're not being disrespectful, you know what I mean? So you gotta do what you gotta do for yourself. I'm a firm believer in that. Doing what I gotta do for myself. Like for real. And looking out for the ones that I know that's true and genuine and they look out for me. I can't deal with all the other silly stuff. The uncouthness of it all, the way some people can be. I don't deal with that type of stuff. For one, I'm too, at my age, and you know what? Sometimes, guys, not trying to be funny, but sometimes you got to sit back and be like, you know what? I'm not such a bad person after all because I could be like this person. You know what I mean? And thankfully, I'm not. You stay in the house, listen, with this weather and all this stuff they got going on, and like I was just telling Sonique, like the beginning of the live, I was talking about how when I went outside tonight, it was like drones. You can see them up in the sky, and I showed a little video of it. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. But yeah, and I'm like, what the heck is that about? Like, what is really going on? It's wild, and I'm just wondering, like, how is it going to be like when it start getting hot outside? You know what I mean? How's that going to be? Because I don't remember the last time I saw like pollen and like bees and butterflies, and you'll see the stuff you see like you used to see. Well, I know I don't. So um, it's wild. It's wild. Yeah, I saw him. I thought the drone was like a star in the sky, but it wasn't. It's actually a drone. Yeah, I know with the snow, I was kind of, but it was supposed to actually snow Friday and Saturday. So Nick, do you see that? You got all the animals, and the animals will let you know. So Nick, did you see it was supposed to snow Friday and Saturday, but it only snowed Friday. Nothing happened Saturday. Oh wow, it's like Australia. Oh my goodness. So I know one thing. It's been like brick cold, and what be tripping me out, it'll say it's like 30 degrees, 30 something degrees. Then it'd be like, or it feel like it's 20 something. And then sometimes it'll be like it's 30 degrees, but it really don't be feeling like it's 30 degrees. I don't be understanding what be going on sometimes. They said it's supposed to snow next Tuesday, and then they took it off the weather. And you know what? It was actually like on just the regular weather app that we have on the phone. It was some people that saw that it was supposed to snow Friday and Saturday, and there's some people who live like in the same area. Theirs didn't have snow. It didn't have the snow icon on it. I was like, I thought that was kind of weird. That was like weird to me. I was like, why doesn't it have the snow icon for them, but it has it for us? You know what I mean? So I don't know. The news is petty. They don't think they can. I don't know. You know what? I used to watch the news a lot when I was younger, but I found myself crying a lot when I watched the news because every time you turn around, it's something bad. It's never anything good or nothing great on the news. Like, where is the news channel with just good stuff? You know what I mean? Everything's just bad, all bad stuff, all the time, and I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Hey, John, how are you? Everybody wish for snow, and now complaining about it. Look, let me tell you something. I had saw this what Prince. Princess, Princess, what you doing? Come, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to see what my dog was doing. What you doing, sweetie? Stay in here. It's okay. You want to speak to the people? Let me say, show y'all my dog. I'm finished eating, so want nobody to be like, oh, she eating hell the dog. This my dog, y'all. P, tell him hey. Say hello, everyone. How are you? That ain't no damn dog. That's family. Cause this year it'll be 15 years that we've had Princess. Yes, this year will be 15 years. We've had Princess for 14 years now. It will be 15 years this year that we have had her. And that ain't no dog, that's family. After her, I cut the deck because I'm not ever getting another dog. Ever. Nope. No, 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 no. Can't do it. Can't do it. Princess Sonique said, hey. Stop jumping up on my leg, T. Go chill out. What you doing? And I got on shorts. She's scratching my leg up. And they be losing money. I had saw on I don't think it was Instagram. It was like some areas like Atlanta was like people enjoying the snow. Like a lot of people, like the videos they had, them people was out there having little parties. They was doing all kind of stuff, doing photo shoots. They was having up a good time. And then some other areas too that got snow. They was enjoying it. They really was. They was happy they got it. So I get it. I get it. But yeah, yeah, you can't you don't know what to believe on the news. You don't know what to believe on a whole lot of stuff. Just not anymore. Not anymore. Yeah. And what got me, Ava, was it was like people, okay, people can do what they want to do with their kids, but I saw this lady, she had her little child outside, and it looked like the baby might have been one, and she was letting him be, playing in the snow, and he'll get on the ground, and he was putting his mouth on it, eating it. And she was like, oh my God, he loves it. And they was laughing. I was like, please don't do that. And then there was this one girl, she going out there picking up snow, eating it. She had like that snow cone juice, and she was pouring it and eating it. And she was like, y'all saying this and this and this, and I'm getting it from out the car. Girl, I like it doesn't matter where you get the snow from. You don't know what this stuff is, what it's made out of, when it's coming down, what it could be a bug frozen into it. And then when the snow was on the ground, you know how many dog feces be outside, cat feces, birds, bug feces, just different animals that roam out through, in the world feces. Like I was like, that was just so disgusting to me. Ain't no way I'm gonna eat no snow. I'm just not. Josh say you have to remember they read off a teleprompter with the scripted. Oh yeah, that is true. They do. That is true. I wonder too, you know what I wonder like about the news, like when certain stuff happen to people, why is never a follow up about it? Why is it never a follow up? To like tell you like what happened, especially when people like do certain crimes and stuff, and they be like, oh, the neighborhood is safe. Um, it's something about the person of interest or something. Like, well, did you find the person? Like, what happened? Did you not find them? Like, what's going on? And then when they do certain stuff and say like if they hurt some people or whatever, and say like if the police or them like wound them, what happened to them? Is that person still wounded? Are they still in the hospital? Did they get out the hospital? Have they been charged? Are they in prison? Like, what's going on? Excuse me, because I know it was a neighborhood where this young guy was in the neighborhood just walking by, unalive, and PP unalived his brother and stuff. And it was a big mess. It was a big mess and scary. And then it was one of them things. It was like they said he got wounded, but okay, what's going on with him? Like, is he still in the hospital? Did they get him out? Did they charge him? They'll never follow up with that type of stuff. So it's like you don't know what to believe or what to think. You know, yeah, you walking around your neighborhood thinking everything is cool. That's what I'm saying. You just never know. Yeah, you just never know. Even people with animals, like with them vicious dogs. You know what I mean? You just got to be careful either way. And if you walk around your neighborhood, take maybe a bat or I don't know, a shovel. Take something with you. Take something with you. You just got to be careful no matter where you go. Always, um, no matter where you are, just always be aware of your surroundings. That's just life in general. You know, you don't want to live in fear. You want to be able to go to this restaurant, eat, go to this party, go to this club, go to this grocery store, go to the mall, just go to the park, work out, exercise, go to the gym. You want to do all those things. However, you just people are just unpredictable. You don't know. You don't know. And it's like that, we try to, have a positive mind as much as possible, but sometimes people can't even trust their own families. You hear stories all the time about things people doing to their other family members, like harsh crime type stuff. So it's like a stranger that you don't know. So I just feel like it should be harsher laws when it comes to stuff. That's just my opinion. Those are just my thoughts. I feel like it should be way harsher laws than they are. I feel like what is it, Dubai or where is it that is hardly no crime? Let me look that up to see about no, like hardly no crime anywhere. I'm gonna look up what parts of the world where it's extremely like next to no crime. Okay. I put what part of the world has no crime. It says no part of the world has no crime, but some countries have lower crime rates than others. Iceland is considered the safest country in the world, with low crime rates and high levels of societal safety. So you got Iceland has been the safest country in over a decade. Denmark, Ireland, New Zealand, Australia, Singapore. Okay. Other safe countries include Japan, Switzerland, Portugal, Slovenia, Canada, Finland, and Zizechi. Zizechi. I don't know what that means. Factors that can affect how safety a country feels include gender, LGBTQ acceptance, and protection rights. Okay, let me just say this. It has on here that can affect how safe a country feels include gender, LGBTQ acceptance, and protection rights. Protection rights of what? Let me look up what a protection right is. They don't got nothing on here about race. It shouldn't even be a such thing as people worried about that type of stuff, about people being racist, because we all human beings. It's just different on the outside. Not even identical twins look completely identical. What is protection rights? Let me look that up. Let me just see what that is. Protecting rights means that states parties effectively safeguard rights holders from infringements of their economic, social, and cultural rights involving corporate actors by establishing appropriate laws and regulations together with monitoring, investigation, and accountability procedures to set and enforce corporate actors. What does that mean? What is a corporate actor? What is a corporate actor? And then I might not be, this might be false because I mean, this is Google. I don't know. A corporate actor refers to an organization, company, or group that actively participates in decision making processes within a business or political environment, often influencing policies and regulations through their collective actions and representation of specific interests. Essentially, it's a company acting as a key player in a larger system, not just an individual employee within the company. Hmm, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I have a question. So if you're listening to your headphones and the police knock, they say people get unalive by their own mostly. You ain't safe nowhere. If like I can move to Mercury, it's wild. That's why I'm like, cause anger is like a temporary emotion. That's why I don't like arguing and fighting and stuff like that, because so many people can make a decision and it can change everything. Like people like ruin their lives every day over a split second of anger or disappointment or frustration. Like they ruin their lives. Not only do they ruin somebody else's life, but they ruin their life. You know what I'm saying? And no one is worth you messing your life up. Well, we already out here in the world. No one is worth you just being locked up. You know what I mean? And your freedom and your right is taken away, because you got a right to just mind your business, just go on with your life and be happy and live and find your purpose. And because everybody was born for a reason. So let me see, what can I do to improve this, or what can I do to make this better? Because at the end of the day, it's a good and I feel like it's a good and a bad in the world. You got the good, really are the people that's trying to help people, trying to teach people, trying to make people better. But then you got the people that's bad, and I'm not gonna say bad. I don't want to say bad, but it's the people that I would just say confused. The ones that's putting this stuff in the food that's making people sick, the stuff that's in the medicine that they telling us to take, that's causing all these side effects and certain things that go on in our bodies. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. And one of the things about it is like you can have something. You can have something you take medicine for. Like use myself as an example. I take high blood pressure medicine. Now they say they're supposed to help you. Do it help me? I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping, I'm believing that it is, but at the end of the day, you really don't know. Um, you just see so much stuff. Like I saw this one video today. This man, he was saying like women that's over 40, he said you should maybe exercise maybe 2 or 3 days a week. And when you exercise, it's more so like you using dumbbells and deadlifts and stuff like that, not overly exerting yourself and doing exercise, because he said you're not going to lose no weight, you're not going to get in shape. He was like, don't overdo it. So it's just a lot. It's you really don't know what to believe. You really don't know what to do. Only thing you can do is just do the best you can for yourself. Because as we can see, in the beginning of the live, we was talking about drones. We have no control over that. Hey, I go outside, I see this drone out there. What is that drone out there for? I have no control over why that drone is up in the sky. However, we haven't seen nothing on the news, heard nothing on the radio, seen nothing on Instagram, nothing on Facebook, Snap, TikTok, none of that to say this is the reason why these drones are over people's house. Why don't they put something out and inform people and let people know this is the reason why we have a drone over your house or in your neighborhood? We don't have no control over it. So the only thing we have control over is ourselves. It's like you can't run away from it, because like no matter where you at in the world, it's gonna always be something, you know. And it just amazes me that the reason, it just amazes me that they have these drones up in the sky. But it's like, who came up with it, and who decided that it was okay to just have that up in the air like that? I don't. It's wild to me. It's puzzling to me. And each day, you know throughout the day, you just try to process just life in general, just what's coming up, process stuff you've been through, stuff you're going to go through. And everything you go through in life, it molds the person that you are. It just does. And the people that's in your life affects you. The people that you're around, the people that you work with affect you. So you got to be strong minded you have to be strong minded to be like, you know what, I'm not going to allow this. It can be work, whatever the case may be. I'm not going to allow this to get me out of my character, because I know who I am. And I feel when you ignore negativity, when you ignore people being selfish or people being a certain type of way, or when you ignore, being just overworked, because the bills, like everything's going up, gas going up, food going up, the price of living going up, property taxes going up, house payments going up, everything going up. And it's like it can get overwhelming sometimes, but sometimes you just got to sit back and be like, you know what? Not saying it is, but it is, but I'm gonna be okay. You just got to say I'm gonna be okay. Because at the end of the day, we can only control how we let certain stuff affect us. Just what I think. That's just what I think. Ava said, but people don't think that way. They're just living for the moment. But yeah, go to the doctor and leave out taking more meds. Yeah, and you know what, Ava? Oh, guys, my husband, he's in here on the chat. True Hicks, guys. You see his name there. If you're looking at the chat, make sure you subscribe to his YouTube channel as well. It's hard to feed off sometimes because people aren't. And I'm minding my own. You're right. You know what? You know what you're right. But like I said, let them continue to be they ain't. You know what? And let them be who they are. And just be glad you're not that way. Just like, you know what? I'm grateful I'm not like that. That's how you gotta think sometimes. That's how you gotta think, and that's how you kind of gotta kind of be. Sometimes you gotta love people from afar. People are insecure. Yeah. What do you think insecurity comes from? Where do you think insecurity comes from? Do you think it? Let me ask you. Where do you think insecurity comes from? And do you think it's different kinds of insecure? Okay. True Hicks said lack of trust. Okay. And Ava says judgment. Okay. Now, when you said lack of trust, is it True Hicks? Is it the lack of trust that you have within a person, or the lack of trust they have in you? And Ava, when you said judgment, is it that you feel like you're being judged by someone, and doesn't matter like who that particular person is? Does that play a part in it as well? You know, in relationships or upbringing where you're minding your own business. Um, Lack of trust they have in you, also lack of trust in themselves. Yeah, yeah, that's where insecurity comes from. I think sometimes people compare certain stuff. Um, could come from how someone grew up, a trauma, and some people are just plain mean and rude. It can be jealousy. That's true too. That's true too. Someone grew up a trauma. Some people just plain. Yeah, some people just evil. They just got an evil spirit within them. Um, they just do. They soiled. They soiled. That's what I feel like. They soiled. Um, Jealousy is something. Yeah, jealousy is something too. Jealousy is something as well. I feel like when you think about certain stuff that happen with certain people and to certain people, and when people hurt other people, I feel like I feel like this, they allowed that person to control their life. They was weak. That's just what I think. They're weak. They're they're a weak person. You know what I mean? Because say for instance, let's just um let's just say for instance, this use a relationship. Just say if a couple was together but they split up, they broke up. Boyfriend and girlfriend, they broke up. And say that the boyfriend moved on and he found him someone else, but the ex-girlfriend, even though he moved on, she could have moved on and done what she wanted to do or whatever, but she's like jealous of the new girl he's with. She's trying to start stuff with the new girl, calling her, just harassing. That woman is a weak woman, because why you allow this woman that has nothing to do with you, that doesn't even know you, have control over your life and take up your mind when you're supposed to be moving forward with your life and healing from that relationship and doing things that make you happy. I feel like that's like a weak person, and that's when you allow somebody. Because it's like how do you allow that when you was with that person, and for whatever reason y'all split? Y'all split for a reason, because if it was meant for y'all to stay together, y'all would have stayed together. Um, it just didn't work out, and you got to just accept it and move on. But people don't do stuff like that though. Hurt people, hurt others. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Sonique? Because I've always heard that, but I don't know if I agree with that because I really don't know what that means when it said hurt people, hurt others. Because I would think if a person is hurt, why would you want to hurt somebody else? Unless you get to the root why someone may react or feel a certain way about someone else. Some people grew up hearing that they will never be nothing and no good, and they also throw their hurt and trauma on others. It could be that it's her first, and she was probably thinking they would be together, so I'm sure it's a trigger. Yeah, it can be a trigger, but the people that was in a relationship with that person, sit back and think about why y'all broke up. Um, that part, I guess, is vengeance instead of seeking counseling. Hey, TikTok lover, how are you? Thank you for joining in on the chat. So, Nick, what do you mean? Hurt people, hurt others. And you know what? I think too. Sometimes if people hear, it sounds like y'all need true therapy. You know what? It seemed like, guys, make sure you tap in and subscribe to my husband's channel, True Hicks. YouTube channel, TruHicks Hicks. Um, yeah, I listen. Therapy works wonders. You know, I've been to therapy before, and I plan on doing it some more. You know, therapy helps. Hey, Devin. How you doing? Devin85 said, "Stay away from people if you hurt." Um, but yeah, y'all break that part down to me about hurt people though. I haven't found the right one, I guess. The right one hasn't found you. And while you working on the right one, waiting for the right one to find you, continue to live for you, continue to love on Ava. Do what you got to do to make sure you good, make sure you straight, enjoy your life. And then when it's time for that person to come in your life and share your time and your energy and your space, they gonna come. Until then, you enjoy yourself and have fun and enjoy life. Have fun and enjoy Ava. Hurt people hurt others because they never got counseling for whatever has hurt them, and they throw that off on others. Oh yeah, yeah, um, yeah. It's. I feel like mental abuse is kind of way worse than physical abuse, because mental abuse, a person can be like mentally abusive, but they can be manipulators because they can make it seem like they can treat you any kind of, talk to you any kind of way, but they know how to manipulate you to make you feel sorry for them. Like, oh, I mean, they been through a lot, or he or she been through a lot, this and this and that. Nah, All right, TikTok lover, I hope you feel better. Um, some people do it just to do it, very few. But what about the rich people? What's the question about the rich people? And yeah, Devin, I do believe you got to stay away from hurt people. Stay away from people if you were hurt. So, do you think that you would know that you were hurt, or do you think some people just think? Do you think people know when they really are hurting? And you know what though? I honestly feel like, I think that if a person is in a relationship with someone and they treat that person bad, they're treating them bad because they're not who they really want to be with. That's just my opinion, just my thought. They're not who they really want to be with, so they're gonna treat that person like terrible. They think they treating them good, but they're actually not. They're treating them horrible, and it's because they're not who they really want to be with. That's what I think. That's what I honestly think it is. That's why they treating them like that, especially if the person, the person that they in a relationship with, treat them, good, treat them with respect. You know when you're hurting when you haven't dealt with whatever triggers your hurt or anger. Like they're rich, so they have the upper power, so yeah, they can bully and for no reason. I feel like if you come to a person, and cause me personally, I feel like when you're meeting someone and if y'all dating and you're dating to possibly be in a relationship, I feel like people got to be clear with each other all the way across the board. You got to be clear, and if you confide in a person, and because you got to tell a person, because every person you're in a relationship with, they're gonna be different, so you can't treat people the same. So when you're getting to know them, they learn to know how to treat you. You have to have conversations, and you have to sometimes have those uncomfortable conversations. But if we're gonna be together and be in a relationship and spending our time, we gotta trust each other. Because we're trying to build a life together. We want to be together. We want to spend our time together. Because that time, you don't get that time back. You don't. And when you waste time, it's a pickle. They never go to therapy and get the education they need to understand their behavior. Why do why they do what they do and what actually causes it. You know what, Devin? I feel like too, some people are ashamed of therapy. A lot of people are ashamed of therapy. Ain't nobody going to no therapy. I don't want to do that. Why not? If it's gonna help you, why not? We all have things that trigger us at some point, but it's up to you when you need to pull back and not allow that trigger to control you or how you act. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That might be why you might have to do that's true. That's true. Um and the thing about therapy, you can do therapy over the phone, you can do virtually, you can go in person and talk to somebody. You know what I mean? And sometimes you just need to kind of vent and do, when you go to therapy, therapists will give you certain type of exercises that'll help you, and sometimes they'll make you see things in a way that you didn't think of. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's nothing wrong. What's wrong with helping yourself? I don't get that. Even if you can find somebody and tell them that you want to go to therapy, you need to go to therapy, and they down you. I feel like this: if you someone and you know that you need to go to therapy, and you want to go to therapy, and you confide in someone that you respect, you look up to, and think a lot about, if they down you for going to therapy, they're not for you. They need therapy themselves. Go do what you got to do to get yourself help, because at the end of the day, you don't want to. Life is precious, relationships are precious, family is precious, friends are precious, love is precious, caring is precious, respect is precious. All of that is precious, and you want to enjoy life and have fun and be happy and smile and laugh. Don't nobody want to be arguing all the time or being nasty and mean and belittling people. Because I feel like when you're a type of person, if you belittle somebody all the time, you're a little bit on the touch side. Something really wrong with you. And that's just what it is. You can have all the book sense and all that, but your ass is touched, because that's what's wrong with you. But I feel like you should want to be like a blessing to somebody and let them be a blessing to you. You know what I mean? Like, let's enjoy this time. Let's enjoy life. Let's be happy. Let's have a purpose. Let's go forward. You know what I mean? It ain't all about having all, money and stuff is nice, but that fun time, that's what it's about. That, memories. Dad, I remember this, I remember that, I remember this, I remember that. And that can make people change a lot of decisions that people make, because some people got too much to lose. I got too much over here. Why I'm going to risk this, what I got over here for this silly stuff? Or if something happen and they get mad, why I'm going to mess this up? They ain't worth it. You know what I mean? Some people are oblivious and don't know, and it depends on your upbringing. If you never been informed about therapy, then how you gonna go? I've been for 3 years straight. Excellent. That's good, Devin. Congratulations. Be proud of yourself for going for 3 years straight and taking care of you. You are what matter. And you know what, guys? My YouTube video, I'm telling y'all, for all I would say, I'm wishing I'm wishing you all out there a peace of mind, because a peace of mind is one of the greatest things in the world. That's like the best to me, is having a peace of mind. No worries, no fears, no frustration, no confusion, no anger, no, like, I'm telling you, having a peace of mind is so important. So important. Therapy was frowned upon in the black household mainly because they thought it made you weak or you don't trust God. But God created a therapist. Okay, so, say it so. I feel some need. God and therapy are a good balance. That's true. That's true. Just my opinion. You might be right, some need people are out here literally fighting not to kill themselves when all they need to do sometimes is talk to someone. Yes. Oh wow, my mental health was horrible to the point. Oh wow, Devin, I'm sorry you felt that way. I'm glad you are doing better and getting better and getting the help you need. And you know, got something to live for. Got something to live for. Every day. Every day. And the thing about it, I feel like when it comes to that, I think when it comes to that, if you have family, friends, pets, um, how that affect them, and I'm glad that you're getting your therapy. That's so important, and that you knew that's what you wanted to do and what you needed to do, and you continuing to do it. That's excellent. That is so excellent. You don't need a therapist necessarily depending, but I have great conversation with someone on the streets than I would with a therapist, and it's free. But I feel you need. Um. Well, I mean, you can have a therapist for a whole lot of things. Some people need therapy because some people might be afraid of going out. Well, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I first started therapy because after COVID and well after the C word, because I don't know if I'm supposed to say that word or not. I didn't like going out around people. Like I would go to the grocery store, and when I would go in the grocery store, it depended on the energy. I would leave. I didn't like being in the car waiting, pumping gas at a certain time of day, or if it's a lot of people out, I didn't like going to get gas. I used to feel real nervous and anxious just being around a large crowd and stuff like that, and just being a lot of stuff. Um, I used to, I went to, it just bothered me. And then me and my daughter was in a car accident. So I had to go to therapy because I was just like fearful, just people energy and just see it was just weird to me, and so I went to therapy for it, and it helped me out. And then before I did that, some years ago, I went to a forgiveness class where I had to learn to forgive certain people that had did certain things to my mother and my younger brother, and to me. I had to go to a forgiveness class because I had to learn I had to forgive that person. Because I can't just forever dislike this person. I still didn't care for them like that, but I can't forever dislike this person. Or um, just a lot of stuff. Just a lot of stuff. Yeah, therapy helped me out a lot. Scorned. I was a person scorned. I didn't even like, to be honest, sometimes I didn't even like if I was in a store somewhere and I smelled the man's cologne, it made me nauseate. I couldn't stand it. Just the way they talk and stuff. But I got over it. When you go to therapy and stuff, it helps. So yeah, you can talk to a stranger on the street. That's true. Um, it's good to get therapy because like say like with your job, all jobs like if you got insurance or something, they should have where you can call this number, you can get like a free 30-minute therapy session, or just always do therapy. And then you know it's important because we have family members, personal, close to me, some people have certain things going on, so therapy helps a lot. It really does. Yeah, social anxiety. Yeah. Yeah, and it's sad, guys. It's sad. And I you know what, I'm not trying to be funny. But I feel like social media too play a part in people's mental health. That's just what I think. It saved your life. I'm glad it did. That's amazing. That's so amazing. And you know what, Devin? Do you say affirmations to yourself? Do you say affirmations to yourself? Because you know what, every time you go in the bathroom, grateful. What I'm doing, what I got to do to take care of Devin. Going to therapy, doing what I got to do. I love myself. Continue to strive, continue to thrive, and do the best I can. And like you said, hurt people hurt people. So when if somebody making you feel uncomfortable the way you don't want to feel, you know what? Gotta love you from afar. Take care. That's how it be. That's how it be. You have to. You just have to. Yeah, you have. Yeah, don't take it personal. Like seriously. Um, and it's different things, that you have to go to therapy for, and go to grief therapy too. I was on the live the other day, and it was a guy in service, and he said he cries sometimes, and I said, yes, I love you. Like to embarrass your feelings like you're a real man. Yeah, you gotta cry. You gotta let that stuff out. You know what? Sometimes crying is good. You can tell when people are hurt, they attack you for no reason. Yeah, but let me tell you something, Devin. One thing about it, I honestly feel in my heart, if you just having a rec day or whatever, normal conversation, and I feel it's fair that if a person jumps down your throat and attacks you, I feel like it's fair. You're attacking me. You got to think about it. This person is attacking me. This person is saying things that's hurtful. This person is making me feel some type of way. This person is making me feel uncomfortable. So I feel it's fair to say to that person, you know what? I don't know what's going on. I know I haven't done nothing to you. Whoever got you mad and pissed off and upset, you take that out with them because it won't me. And they'll make people sit back and think, oh, who got you mad? Who pissed you off today? Who was you talking to that got you like that? Because it won't me. So what's going on? Yeah, you got to make people think. Because I know I don't like that. I don't like that type of feeling, and it's like you have to talk yourself down from saying stuff, and it's like, yeah. Because I feel like, to me, I feel like that's a form of self abuse if you allow a person to do that. That's just what I think. That's just how I feel. Um, you know, um, grief counseling is important too. Um, that's something I'm getting ready to start partaking in, and I want to get some other people in my family in it too, because I lost my grandmother in September. She was my last grandparent, and she was 95, and my mother been taking care of my grandmother for over 20 years and living with her. So my mom been taking care of her mother since she was 46, and she's 69. And that was rough, y'all. Because when stuff happened to my other grandparents, yeah, I was sad and stuff, but this was different. Because my grandmother like helped raise my daughter. Take care of my daughter because when I had my daughter, I was staying at home with my mom, and I didn't move out till my daughter was 1. So when I went back to work after I had my daughter, she was 8 weeks old. And so my mom would watch my daughter for me, and then because at that time my mom worked second shift, and so when my mom would go to work that second shift, she would, had to be at work at 3. She would take my daughter to my grandmother's house down the street, and I would pick her up when I got off work, pick her and my younger brother up, and I would get there by like 6 something. And my grandma was the first one to see my daughter walk, all that kind of stuff. And that was like the grandparent that she because my other grandmother watched her too when I first moved out, but she passed when my daughter was young, like a toddler, so she would remember her. But my daughter remembered my grandmother. Like I said, my mom been living with her mother all that time, and Miracle had a relationship with my grandma. You know, all this. And to see my grandma go through what she went through and how going to visit and being on FaceTime with her and just seeing that her go through that at the hospice and all that kind of stuff, and we was down there that Saturday with her, and then that, and I was going to spend the night with my mom that Saturday, but I went home, and then that Sunday morning, and we went back down there um, to the house, and my grandma was still in the house. The funeral people had came and got her yet, and for to see that was bad, and for my daughter to see that too, that was bad. You know, to see her, and we never seen nothing like that. So it's rough, and it's been a process, and it's still a process now. Every day I cry all the time, just about every day. Sometimes I think about her, and I think about my mama, because it was her mother, you know. And I know how much my mama loved her mama because I know how much I love mine. And me and my mom and my daughter, we always do trips and stuff together. And my mom always, we take my mama somewhere. I gotta get back home. I gotta get to mama. Every time we go somewhere, she cutting it short. I gotta get home. I gotta get to mama. This and that. So it's all a process. Grief is real, and you gotta get through it. Can't nobody tell you how to grieve or none of that. So therapy will help. I feel like help get through it, and not get over it, but learn how to deal with it better. You know. So that's why I'm more like keen on not arguing, not fussing, not fighting, being happy with the time we got. You know, and stuff like that. Being happy with the time we got and with the people that we love and stuff like that, and loving on ourselves. You know what I mean? You gotta love on yourself and do what you gotta do. Take care of yourself the best way you can out here, man. Seriously. And sometimes, if you going through something with somebody, y'all having a disagreement, yeah, you might feel some type of way with words, but sometimes you got to sit and think about what you're saying and be like, dang, I know if I say, because words you can't take back. Wounds heal, but words, a person ain't gonna never forget what you told them or what you said to them. And when you be like, dang, that's how they really feel about me. Even though they might not mean it, they still said it. So sometimes when we get upset or whatever the case may be, you gotta be like, I want to say this, but I'm not, because if they say this to me, I wouldn't like it. So, and I really don't feel that way about this person, so I shouldn't say those things. So, just love on people, guys. And again, Devin, I commend you for going to therapy. Continue to do that. I'm gonna continue to do what I gotta do and go to therapy, and I'm gonna do grief one, and yeah, and I'm better. Once I started going to therapy, I got better with the social anxiety. I got way better than that with that. Sometimes I still feel it a little bit. If the energy off, I just leave. I'm wanting to get up and go. So when I feel somebody cutting up. Um, but yeah. Oh, thank you, Soki. Thank you. I appreciate it. I was pregnant. My God, granddad passed. I heard that stream, my friend. The time I was staying with them, but I was going to get up. But some said, you better sit down. So I sat down. Yeah. Yeah. hmm And it's wild because um my younger brother went to Thailand. That was something he wanted to do, was go to Thailand, and he went to Thailand and he was out there for uh 5 months or something, 6 months. You know, it was getting bad for my grandma, and they was saying they was giving her like I think it was a week or something, but she lived like um I think it was like 15 days or something after when they said or something. So my brother came home. My brother came home from Thailand, and my mom, she was in there with my grandma that morning, or that night, and was with her, and that morning, and she had got up and went in her room, and she went in her room no time, and my brother went in there, and he was the one, that's my grandma, and it's one of them things. It's one of the things you look at it like it won't meant for my mama to be in there when it happened, and it's one of them things too where it's it's sad to say that's it was meant that was they meant for my brother to come home. You know, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, but it was rough. And my mom, she was at home too when her dad, transitioned. But that was like the day before September 11th. I don't know if y'all remember that. September 11th. It was September the 10th for him. And so when September 11th happened, I wasn't even paying attention to it. I didn't even really know. Like I will never forget. My coworkers had called and checked on me. They was like, "You hear about what happened with the Twin Towers?" I was like, "I don't know what y'all talking about." And like a couple of days had went by, and I was in the kitchen because when people transition, people be bringing food to their house and all that kind of stuff. And I was in the kitchen fixing me something. And I just so happened to look in the TV, and I was like, what's going on with that? Why don't people doing it to that building? I didn't even know what happened until after, my grandfather's service and all that stuff was done. And then when I was at home and finally sat down and watched TV, and that's when I realized what happened with that. But yeah. So it's been a process, y'all, and just trying to be motivated and get the umps and get up and go. And then, like when you go to the doctor and seeing certain things going on with you, you just gotta push through it. She was pregnant while people born with no parents. Yeah, yeah, that's sad. That's sad. You know, or yeah, I wonder where a lot of that stuff comes from. Like sometimes when kids have special needs, do y'all think it got anything to do with the shots that the doctors them give the babies when they first born? Why do they give them shots when they first born? And you really think about that, because it's like back in the day when people had babies, they ain't getting them no shots. It wasn't no such thing as a shot. People was having babies at home and stuff. You know what I mean? And now it's like the doctors them, they don't really be caring about people and stuff they got going on. They caring about these women and these kids, these chemicals, food, air, and clothes, everything. Yeah, yeah. And you know what I think too? This might be a little off the wall, but I think sometimes too, if a person like sleep around a lot and they with different people and they pregnant, I think that got something to do with it too. That's just what I think, because I feel like, okay, say for instance, if a woman she pregnant, right? But say like the person she pregnant by, say like if he messing around with a whole bunch of other people, he can probably give her some type of bacteria or virus or something that can do stuff like that, can mess you up. I don't know, this is what I be thinking sometimes. You just never know. You just never know. You know what I mean? Like, say for instance, Ava, I never hear people talk about, um, You notice how now when you go get your blood work done, you know that you got tested for HIV and stuff once you get your blood work back and get by chart. They don't even talk about them no more. Like people don't be like, oh, I'm gonna go get tested for this. You don't see no more commercials about it no more, about HIV. You don't see none of that stuff. Isn't that amazing? I don't even see any more condom commercials. I don't remember the last time I saw a condom commercial. Like my baby got a shot and she had a bump from it, and they called them people on me. What? Wow. Oh wow. That's wow. And these doctors. It's some other stuff that happened personally within my family. A family member that's very extremely close to me. But I'm not. It's not my story to tell. I'm not going to talk about what happened with them. And that particular sad incident happened a couple of weeks before my grandmother. So that's been weighing on my mind. So I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna tell what happened or talk about what happened because that's not my story to tell. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's wild. Like yeah, I always when I had my daughter, I was 21. I didn't know any better. So they give them shots. And when the babies get us so many weeks, you got to take them back to the doctor to get their shots and stuff. I didn't know, you know. And soon the baby come out, they when they cleaning them off, they give them shots. So I feel like that might have because it's like at the end of the day, how do you know that those shots that they giving the baby? How do we even know that um the shot is like it might be a bad mixture? The formula could be off. They not, you know what I mean? The stuff that's being shipped to the hospital, the medicine and stuff that they giving it. How do we know that? Oh, it might be labeled this, but it was actually something else. It could have been labeled wrong. It could have just like I said, a formula could have been bad. Just like when you buy something from the store, some stuff be off. That could be it. That's just my opinion. That's why a lot of people have problems. Yeah, yeah. I know one time, when I went and got my blood pressure medicine, I was like, why it look different? They was like, oh, it's a different manufacturer, but it's the same thing. What? You just never know. We just taking it. Okay, thank you. I'm just taking it. But I've been getting stuff um, from CVS about like the side effects. I was looking it up one time. Like what could like some of the side effects be for this medicine? And you know what, guys? I had went on a cruise. Me and my family had went on a cruise last year, and me and my husband went to this herbal seminar. And the man was telling us that whenever you're on medication, say like if it's for high blood pressure, diabetes, or whatever, he said your medication is going to cause other effects in your body. Like some people that take high blood pressure, eventually gonna get arthritis. You know what I mean? So it's gonna affect other things. That's what he said. It's just gonna affect other things. That's just the truth of it. It's gonna affect other things. And what's that white stuff in the tube? Don't look at the side effects because I might rethink. You talking about the propofol? Is that what you talking about? The white stuff in the tube. Ain't that propofol? That's the stuff they give you to put you to sleep when you have surgery, right? That's amazing. Have any of you guys ever had surgery? It's amazing when you have surgery. You don't remember nothing. You don't feel nothing. You don't see nothing. You don't hear nothing. That's crazy. You just know they taking you and you coming back, and they be like, oh yeah, what? What is that they giving people? Excuse me, that you don't know what's going on. That's how I don't understand how people be doing voluntary surgeries. Like if I really have to because of my health or whatever, then fine, yeah. But just voluntarily, nope. Mm-mm. Yeah, they sedate you, right? Because I've had some surgeries in my past, and yeah, you don't know what's going on. All you know is they be like, okay, count, and you count, and next thing you know, they waking you up. Ain't no telling what could have been done to you in there, what they did to you. They just telling you, oh, we such and such and such, and we be believing it. We don't know what they did to us while we was under. Just don't know. Just trusting it. Just trust, just trusting it, going with the flow. That's why now, at my age now, I pray to God I don't ever have to do no more of those. Ever. Ever. Mm-mm. Nope. I don't want to do it. Didn't want to do it, and hopefully I don't ever have to no more because I done had enough. And you know what? Once you get cut on your body, you're never the same. Just not. You're never the same. So, yeah. Yep. You're never the same at all. I need to do something with my hair, y'all, because look, it is looking like how it's looking. Ava, have you tried those? What did we usually talk about? The chocolate pancakes. Did you make them with the cocoa? And did you try the cottage cheese in your eggs? I remember when we was talking about that. Did you put cottage cheese in your eggs to see what it tastes like? How creamy it be? Good. Ooh, that thing is strong, child. He said, "Oh my good, it's 11:10. I need to get up off of here and get myself together for tomorrow." And I fed the pets and everything. I gotta get myself together, so I gotta write in my book. Don't forget, guys. Gotta write in my book what the topic was today. And today is Monday, January 13th. Not yet, but I make it tomorrow. I just gotta know how much protein powder to use. Okay. So it's Monday, January 13th. 2025. Are you guys still writing 2024 when you write stuff down, or you writing 2025? Okay, guys. So I have up here for Monday, we talked about drones, therapy, news, and shots. You write 2025? Okay, so I see you. That's good. You writing 2025. So Nick, if you get a chance, check out oh yeah, that's right, crazy people. Let me write that down. So Nick, make sure you check out Sugar Mama and make sure you check out the marriage path. And I'm put on here movie recommendations as well. Do you guys watch all of Queen's Men? And if you do, you think Thursday was the last episode? You saw the marriage pass. I'm not talking about the one with Candy and Todd. I'm talking about. I mean, I don't even remember Todd was in. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the other one because I think it's two of them. Mm. That Thursday was the last. I hate that that was the last one. They should have made at least 12 episodes. Yeah, the one on two. I don't like that. That's gonna be the last. That was the last episode. I still feel like Blue a cop. I still ain't gonna stop saying that. And I feel like Dime, she gonna be pregnant, and it's gonna be Big D's, or she gonna be, you know how Tyler Perry did. She gonna be pregnant with twins. One gonna be his, one. It's gonna be some mess with it. So I'll be glad when the Black Hamptons come back on. Kingdom Business. Do you watch The Equalizer, Sonique, with Queen Latifah? I've seen a couple of those episodes. My mama love that show. But you know what? I like Equalizer 3, and I'll probably go watch that. I'll probably put that on before I go to sleep. Because I love that little movie. I'm about to get up from here and take me a shower and get myself together. They gotta leave. It could have been a better cliffhanger, though, I think. Because I'm like, does Madam even know that Trouble was doing what she doing and she locked up? Lifetime showing black movies. I say, man, they gonna be the next BET. Don't it look like that's was two before now? Never watched the woman. Yeah, the woman Queen Latifah is really good. Um, you like Lifetime movies? Yeah, she gonna get trouble. Look, let me tell you, I love the old Lifetime movies. Ava, I love. Let me tell you, I got two favorite movies. Two. I got two favorite Lifetime movies. It's two of them. It's a tie. I love that movie, Vows of Deception. Have you ever seen that one? That's an old one. Let me see when that one came out. Vows of Deception came out. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you. Vows. That's. Let me tell you something. A deception. Vows of Deception. That came out in '96. And then my other favorite one that's a tie is A Woman Scorned, the Betty Broderick story. Let me tell you something. That one based on a true story. And A Woman Scorned, they got two parts. Vows of Deception. That's, let me tell you something. That's my daggone. I love that Lifetime movie. That's like my because I like what was his friend name? Let me tell you who was my boy. Matt. Oh man, let me tell you something. I love at the end. He said, "This time, Lucinda, it ain't no plan B." He said, I gotta live with myself for introducing you into Clay's life, but you're gonna spend your days in a cold, cold cell. And when he said this time it ain't no plan B, I was like, get her. Oh, that movie, that's my movie because Clay was so nice and sweet and she did. I was like, why you doing him like that? And the way she just knew she was getting away with everything. He said, this time, Lucinda, it's no plan B. And then mother found that daggone weapon. That was like, that's classic. That is classic. He was going in their porch and he couldn't, he was trying to pick up that fly. It's crazy, like how of all things. And that's like kind of based on like a true story. It's like, of all things, he went out their front door and that flower pot was right there. And he tried to move that pot and couldn't. Y'all know, but I might watch Vows of Deception instead of Equalizer tonight, cause that's not a movie. And he tried to move that flower pot and you listen, he was determined. That's my move. I love Vows of Deception. And I love in the Betty Broderick story. Let me tell you something. When she was sitting up there in that jacuzzi, she dipped that potato chip in that water and ate it. I was like, you know what? I love that movie. Um, what Flowers in the Attic? What you talking about? The old Flowers in the Attic? I like the old Flowers in the Attic. I actually read this book and the sequel. The new Flowers in the Attic. I didn't care too much for that one, but I like the old Flowers in the Attic and Dying to Belong. I'm saying that. I don't know what that is. What is that about? No, I never seen that one. Mm-mm. I'm gonna have to check that one out. What's the one where the man was messing with the girl? He was messing with that little teenage girl. He had a whole family. He was like the football coach or something. Um, I can't think of that. It's some good Lifetime. Let me see, popular nighttime. Let me see, popular Lifetime. You ever seen Bastard Out of Carolina? That movie right there. Mm. Let me see. Yep, 15 and Pregnant. That was a good movie. That was a good one. 15 and Pregnant. That one was good. Um, which one was? No One Would Tell. That one is a good one. The Unalive of a Cheerleader. That one was good. Um, the Jodie Aries. That one was spooky to me. And it's like when you look at her picture, she just spooky looking. What's the one? Let me see. What's the one? Movie where the girl, what was her name? Tiffany Amber Thiessen, I think that's her name. She played on Saved by the Bell, and she was in there, and her friends had did something to her, and they unalived her, and the girl was like acting like she was like helping the mama trying to find it and be nice, and she was one of the girls that did it. What was that? Murder. You know, I'm gonna say the M word among friends. That one was good. That was a good one. That one was a good one. That when her mama found out she had something to do with it, she walked up in there and slapped the hell out of that girl. Bop, 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 bop. That was a good one. Um, the one with that little lady that that's what's the one that's based on a true story where the teacher she had two kids by that little young dude. That's a good Lifetime movie. I don't know what that was, but yeah, check out Vows of Deception if you haven't seen that one, and check out A Woman Scorned, a Betty Broderick story. I'm trying to think what else is like some good Lifetime movies. Let me tell you something. I know years ago, this was my daughter was younger. That's when Lifetime was like good movies. It was like real good movies on Lifetime. I remember when they would have a theme. It can be like I don't know, betrayal theme or it could just be a theme. The movie it can be a theme, and the whole day I'll be watching Lifetime back to back to back to back to back. I used to love me some Lifetime. Oh my goodness, I used to love when they used to have them theme shows and stuff like that, and sit down and watch them all day. Like I used to spend a Saturday watching me some Lifetime movies. I used to love it because they used to have some good ones. I think Lifetime was when I first saw Burning Bed, and that movie was crazy. But that was a good dang on movie with Farrah Fawcett. But yeah, okay, guys. So I'm getting ready to get off of here because I'm getting ready to take me a shower and just chill out for the rest of the night. And I think I'm gonna put me yeah, so nigga. So like I used to be lit, then came reality. You know who else be having some good movies? Hallmark. The Hallmark channel be having some cute little movies too. They be having some good little movies. Hallmark do. Tubi movies be good too, but most of them be about the same thing, same thing. But you can find all kind of movies on Tubi. I'm like, dang. Have y'all ever seen A Bronx Tale? That's a good movie. That's not so much as a Lifetime movie, but that's a good movie from back in the day. A Bronx Tale, the girl that played Keisha on what did she play? A Belly. She in there. She on the Bronx Tale. That's when she was younger. That's a good dang on movie. Bronx Tale. Roku channel. Oh yeah, Roku channel. What is it? It's this one show my mama be watching on there with this family with a farm or something. I don't know. She be talking about how good it be. I like classic movies too. I like classic movies too. Back in the day, like I watch Scarface. Like I can watch Scarface and soon to go off, I'll watch it again. I know one time I watched Scarface 3 times in a row. Went off, put it back on. Went off, and put it back on. I sure did. That's my movie right there. I love me some Scarface. Not Scarface. I mean Godfather. Pluto be having some the all black channel be having some good ones too. Pluto Freevee. Excuse me. You got Freevee. You got I'm trying to think about some other ones. Oh, you talking about for rich or for poor? Let me see. What is some other movies that I done seen that was good? I'm trying to think. Some of the movies be crazy when the people be getting the nannies, like the women that have a kid and they get a new nanny and the husband be. I done seen a couple of movies like this. The husband be having an affair with the nanny, and then the nanny end up being crazy, and then at the end they can't find where the baby be. I done seen those type of movies. I done seen the movies where this one woman, her husband, he was in an accident, and he didn't have no memory of being married to her and stuff like that. And put it like this: at the end, come to find out, she was actually, what was it? It wasn't her husband who she had. It was another man that was in an accident, and what she did was she made them do plastic surgery on him to make him look like her husband. It was wild. It was a wild movie. Um, I'm not seeing some movies. Blank Man, Cradle in the Air. You ever seen The Hand That Rocks the Cradle? Yes, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. That movie. That's I saw that in the movies a long time ago. That was a good daggone movie. Peyton. It's so funny when her friend was standing out there. She said, "Cause remember Peyton was the baby was crying, and it wouldn't stop crying. And then when Peyton took the baby, stopped crying. She looked at her friend. She was looking at her like, I tried to tell you to get this check out your house. And then when she was sitting there, she was like, what is that awful noise? And she was like, oh, that's the little whatever them little things was she had hanging. She said that's a gift from Peyton. She was like, oh, nice. Like, what? The friend she already knew from the get go. Why is you got this girl up in your house? Mm-mm. Yeah, that chick, she was off the chain. And one thing about those type of movies like that, they always so predictable. It's like, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm sorry about that, y'all. I just got a emergency alert. Somebody been called. I don't know what they talking about. Single white female. Huh? Yeah, single white female. That was a trip. I haven't seen the black version. They got two parts to that, right? I want to see that one. What's the one? Is it Pacific Heights? What's the one with the couple moving to the house? Rent the house out, and the guy he was like doing stuff. That's an old movie. Um, you ever seen? Have y'all ever seen The Unknown Origin? That's an old movie. I think it's called Unknown Origin. I think that's what it's called. That ain't what I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about what's that movie? Oh, yeah, it came out in '83. The Unknown Origin. It ain't funny, but this man, he had bought this what is it? He this man got a new job and he renovated this brownstone and it was this big rat up in there. Y'all, that rat was taking that man through you know what, and it ain't funny, but at the end he had to get like gear on him and he had this bat with nails up in there. He had to get that man. That rat, that was a good daggone movie. Unknown Origin. That kind of put you in the mind of Cujo, but that was a good movie. The Unknown Origin. That's something that would be on Lifetime. He tore that house up trying to get that rat. That rat was something. The one that played Bobby Brown and Martin Lawrence. Where did you see that at where did you see that at Sonique? Um the Single Black Female Love Don't Cost a Thing. Yeah, that's a good movie too. That's a good one. Yeah, Vivica Fox got one. What was it? The wrong child, husband or friend or something like that? Wrong um spouse or something. I like that movie with Lisa Ray. What is that movie with Lisa Ray? And she married. She meets this guy. He younger than her though, and she like rich or something. And he all smooth and suave. What was his name? What was the name of that movie? And he was like dating her and somebody else. I think it was on. I think it was on BET. What is that movie? Yeah, that movie that was on BET Plus, Twice Bitten. That's what it was. That was good. That was good. Yes, the wrong child. Why do fools fall in love with Frankie Lyman? Mm-hmm. Yep, that was a good movie too. That movie was sad though. I it was sad when he had held Vivica Fox dog outside and that was sad. She was pitiful. I said, you know what? He all on drugs, running to the house, and she had to get him the rent money. She out there selling herself to help his habit, and he doing what he was doing. That was a mess. I'm surprised they haven't did a remake of Waiting to Exhale. Did you guys like the remake of The Color Purple? I didn't even finish it to tell you the truth. The Temptation. They be like, ooh, ooh, to my paradise, baby, to my paradise. Why don't you? That's my movie, Temptations. I want a love I can see. That's the only kind that mean a thing to me. Don't wanna go by something I heard now. Cause baby, action speaks louder than words. Louder than words. I wanna love I can sing. Kind of loving I think is real. Remember they was having to do the little when they had to play all the different songs and that's my move. I like the Temptations. I'm David Ruffin and these are the Temptations. Your love is fading, I can feel it. Girl is fading away from me. Cause your touch has grown cold. Hey! Um, Tay Diggs. That's the one that was a two-part when he was like the businessman. Is that the one you talking about? So yeah. Who do you think did that to him? Yeah. And why Paul look the way Paul was dancing, I see why Paul had all them kids. I love when they be up there, when he sing Cloud Nine. You can be what you wanna be. Cloud Nine. Now what's the one he started singing? Wait a minute, let me think. Hold on. When David Ruffin snatched that microphone, they were killing it. You ain't finished watching the last part? Yeah, the Temptations was good. She talking about, and I'm Diana Ross. And she said, who's Otis? And she said, I'm Josephine. And when he got off the bus, he was talking to her. I would have went right over there and slid between the excuse. What y'all doing over here? Whatever y'all got going on, it ends now. Cause ain't no way you could have got off no bus and you up there talking to her, and I'm sitting here waiting. I've been waiting at home, this child, and you no. I probably would been like Paul wife at the door. Soon the door open, I'm jumping up in his arms. She was like, "Oh no, Paul wife." Soon the door open, she jumped in his arms. That would have been me. Cause I'm like, wait a minute, this mug now sat up here and up here talking to that girl, and she walking up to him, and she looking at them like, no, nope. Yeah, so I was trying to figure that one out. You gotta watch the ending of it. When you do, let me know what you think about the ending, and let me know who you think did what they did to let me know who you think did what they did to him. It's enough. You see the one with the girl with sleep women. I'm gonna tell you what movies I've seen. The BET movies. Um, you like a thin line between love and hate. We belong together. That one was pretty good. Um, Let me see. Did you see Kimba? Did y'all see that one? I think it's Kimba. I think that's the name of it. Kimba, that's a good movie. That's based on a true story. Ava, you and Sodiq, if y'all get a chance, watch Kimba. That's really, really good. And like I said, it's based on a true story. And it take you back too because the music in it, because it's back in the day. And they be playing that good, the old school hip hop music. That's good. Kimba. Um, I like Dutch. I like the first Dutch. I ain't catching much with the second one, but the first Dutch was good. And what's the BM? The first lady of BMF is good. What's that movie? Did y'all see that movie with that girl where her husband, he was messing on her, and what she did was all the women that came that was messing with her husband, she got him. And I saw this one movie called Please. That movie that was good. With this girl, she had her guy was cheating on her, had a baby with somebody else, and all this kind of stuff, and she was having a hard time having a child. And listen, that movie's on Tubi, and let me tell you something. She won't playing with him. She got him, and she got everybody, all the other dudes that she was talking to, and they was doing stuff. That one was good. Please. Yeah, I don't like slavery movies either. I don't like them either. Yeah, Black China do have some good movies. Have you seen the movies that she's in? Secret Society. They got Secret Society 1, 2, and 3. She's in. I think she's in the second one. She might be in the first one. I'm not sure. Yeah, she does have some good movies. Um, what's an what's another good movie? If I Can't Have You, that movie disturbing. That one was good, but I don't know if y'all want to watch that one. If I Can't Have You, that one, the ending, I was like, what the heck? Yeah, Black China got some good. Let me look. I'll look it up. Let me see. Black China movies. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you. Give me one moment. She got Vicious Affair. That's the one with Megan Good sister and that little dude used to play in what's that show with Flex and Kyla. She got Women of the Jury. I never seen that. She got a few of them. But yeah, she's in she's in that movie have y'all seen the DEALY Getaway? The one with Yandy and the one with Yandy and Princess. That's a good movie. Yandy Princess and Jason Weaver. Have y'all seen that one? That's a good movie. I saw yeah, that's a good movie that I saw. Yeah, that was good. I hate that I didn't like that she did what she did at the end. She looked like her husband, right? What's that? What's another movie that I had saw? What was the name of it? Have y'all seen Adopted? What is that other movie that I saw? I'm trying to think of it, y'all. Hold on. I not seen it. Hold on. It's some good movies. It's some good movies out there. Um yeah, Secret Society, that's good. It's different. What's the I saw have y'all seen the one with that lady? She was at the what, hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all in a minute. The name of this movie that I saw. I thought that one was really good. I'm gonna tell you what's the name of it. Have y'all seen that movie that's on BET with that woman cop? She was like a ranger or something like that, and them people was what was the name of that movie? Oh, what was the name of it? It's on BET, and she was like a she like a ranger or something. Trying to pull it up, y'all. It's not doing right. If I find it, I'm gonna tell you. Under the Influence, that was okay. Call Her King, that was okay. Trophy Wife was okay. I didn't care too much for Cruel Encounters. Hey, I'm about to be done.
No, you chilling.
Have y'all seen Jericho Ridge? That's a good one.
I'm 2-0 for the night.
What? Okay.
What?
Jericho Ridge is a good one. That's a good one. Um, trying to see all the ones I saw. Have y'all seen the one with the what was it? The documentary about the y'all remember that y'all remember let me see. Baby Sellers. Okay, let me look that one up. I haven't seen that one. Let me see what that's about. Even. Have y'all seen that documentary about with the four girls that was in that church and what happened? That true story. I saw that. I wish I hadn't seen that. I was like, dog, I ain't know they was gonna show what them kids look like. That was horrible. Um, trying to see what else I saw. Do y'all watch that Tammy Roman show where she be talking about them cheaters? That show be a trip. I'm gonna have to watch Baby Sellers. I haven't seen that one. I haven't watched that one yet. Um, let me see. me see. I'm gonna look up good Tubi movies. It's one movie that I saw. Is Michael J. White in it? I think, and I think something happened where his house got broken into or something, and his daughter. Have y'all seen Only for One Night with Carucci and Brian White? That was crazy. That one was pretty good. Okay. Trying to see what else we got. I was gonna ask Sonique something. Sonique, do you think is it true that they coming out with an acrimony too, or they just saying that? I keep seeing like different I keep seeing like different little movie covers that they saying they coming out with an acrimony too. I'm like, is that true? Is that for real, or they just saying because they wanted to be a acrimony too? Stolen by my own mother. Oh, I haven't seen that one. Is that the one with what's the? Is that the one by that with the girl? Let me look that one up. I heard it was one that it was like this fire and this lady they was trying to say to her child. Oh, not is that the one? And she ended up going to a cookout or something, and she knew that was her daughter or something like that with niece and that. I'm gonna have to check that one out. I haven't seen that one. Oh, they just saying that. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. So the mama. Did y'all watch the Jeffrey Dahmer? I didn't watch it. I'm not watching it either. I watch some stuff, but not that. Um, yeah, I didn't. I want to watch not one episode of it. Nope. Trying to, the fault. What's that movie? Wallflower. Have y'all seen The Perks of Being a Wallflower? That's a good movie. That's about mental health. That's a real good movie. Um, it's this one movie that's on not Tubi, on Prime, but Michael J. White that I like. I'm gonna tell you. Give me 1 second. Um, he be having some good movies. Michael J. White, because you know his movies, he be doing his movies his own. As good as On the Line. That's a good movie. That's a good movie. Where he be training this boy. I like that one. Yeah, he be having some good movies, Michael J. White movies. So guys, check out some of his movies that be on Prime and stuff like that. Of course, I can watch The Ringmaster over and over. That Jerry Springer movie. Y'all remember that movie from back in the day? That movie was made in '98. That movie is funny. The Ringmaster, because it got that lady from the game, Tasha Mack. She on there. Michael J. White, he in that movie too. That's a good funny movie. Which one? You said Dennis Reed and Marcus Houston had a good. You know what's so neat? Christopher Stokes and Marcus Houston movies be good, but the endings always suck. I can't stand their movies and the way they end. I do not like them because they don't never end right. It ends you like what happened? Like the ending is never a closed ending. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Every movie they do, I'm like, I already be knowing. I say, you know what? When I watch a movie, cause the the movie and stuff be beautiful, you know. Um, you know how everything be set up, but then it's like, but then it's like the ending. I can't take it. Um, yeah, they leave it with a cliffhanger because what's the one with the girl and she was getting a divorce from the guy and he was messing with all her friends. They was in the courtroom. What was that movie? I'm gonna get you sucker with Ken Wayans. Look, what was the girl named Cherry? And she popped off her all her stuff. Um, Wait a minute. I'm gonna get you sucker. That's a trip. That's a trip. Um, you got the stepmama. So many of them. The stepdaughter too. What's the? You said Dennis Reed. What's that movie that's wasn't it one that they had did where the lady was getting a divorce or something and her gardener she was having an affair with her gardener, come to find out they was brothers or something like that. You know what I'm talking about, that movie? Um Mother May I, that one ended crazy. Oh yeah, Pet Cemetery. That movie made me cry, but I never saw the remake, the new one that they got out. I never saw the new one that they got out. I didn't see the new one. That that was good. Oh yeah, all the stepfathers. All the stepfathers. That was wild. Stepfather was wild. What's the one with Judith Light? Remember that old movie? I can't think of it. Yeah, we be having some let's see, Judith Light movies. Cause she was on this one Lifetime movie. She was beating her husband. It's called Men Don't Tell. That's what it was. She was beating her husband. Y'all remember that movie? Yeah, that was wild. That one, and then it was another one, um, with the son. Oh yeah, she was in love with her own son. And then what's the lady that used to play on what's that song? What's that movie? What's that show? Is it was it Family Ties? Wait, let me see. Was it Family Ties? What was that little lady name? Nah, that wasn't her that was married to Black. What's the other little lady? And it was this one movie. This girl, her mama, she only had one daughter, and she had met this guy. And the mama, she act like she was all high class and stuff like that. And her daughter was dating this guy. He owned like a mechanic shop or something. And the daughter married him and got pregnant by him. And she had hired this man to take him out and stuff. That was a good movie. I can't think of the name of that one. Yeah, who's the boss? That's Judith Light. But not Family Ties. What's the other movie? Um what's that man that's saying blurred lines? Alan Thicke show. That's the wife, I think. What's her name? Growing Pains. That's the one, the woman that played in Growing Pains. What is her name? Um, Joanna Kearns. That's it. Joanna Kearns. That movie was good, y'all. What is the name of that movie? Mother Knows Best. That's a good movie. That's a good movie. That's a good Lifetime movie. Mother Knows Best. That's an old Lifetime movie right there too. She said for real, Rob Zombie. He's hot. They are crazy. Oh yeah, I like Quentin Tarantino movies too. I like his movies. I like the one. What's the movie I like? The one with Zoe. Not Zoe. Rosario. I like his movies. I like it's called The D Proof. That movie is good. It got that movie is good. It got I'm gonna tell you who's in that movie. What's the man that go with Golden Horn? It got Kurt Russell in there, and it got Rosario Dawson and Vanessa Ferlito in there. And he be doing stuff like we got Sidney Poitier daughter in there, and he got like this car, and it's like made of like this steel, and he be doing stuff where he'll see a group of girls out and about and stuff, and he'll just drive his car head on into them, doing stuff to them, or giving them a ride and making them sit on the passenger side, but the car is rigged, and but he actually does something to a group of girls, and they get his tail. Do you hear me? That movie is good. You like mob or cartel thing? Listen, The Godfather. Watch The Godfather. I like Goodfellas. I like mob type movies too. Um, Stuff like Donnie Brasco and stuff. But The Godfather, that's mine. That's like the number one mob movie. Watch Sonique, have you ever seen The Bronx Tale? Watch A Bronx Tale. That's a mob type movie. Yeah, sci-fi. Yeah, some of the sci-fis don't be. Cause they be having Sharknado and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, what the heck is a Sharknado? No, they be having Sharknado, and they be having like those movies be wild. Those movies be wild. Throw Mama from the Chain. Oh man, you better throw Mama from the Chain. Oh man, she was a trip, wasn't she? I remember this scary movie she had played in with this girl and this basketball or something. This girl threw this ball and hit. That movie was crazy. But yeah, she was like, oh man. And she said, I'm sorry, oh man. Yeah, that movie was a trip. I think they had what Crystal or somebody in there. That's like an old movie. It's like an old movie. Um, I'm trying to think. So did you remember the V movie? You say you getting into sci-fi movies. You remember the V movie? Them people that was the lizards. Have y'all ever seen the Matrix, and do y'all understand the Matrix? Cause I never did. I do not understand the Matrix. Or the Alien movies. They just seem like they were just long for no reason. Who said Mommy Dearest? Did somebody say Mommy Dearest? Oh yeah, the Goonies. That was my movie right there. He said, "Don't, no, 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 oh, no, 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 don't, sir, don't, don't sign, don't sign, don't sign." She had them diamonds in her hand. Let me tell you something. That movie was good. That movie was good. That movie was real good. The Goonies. One Eyed Willie, won't that his name? Changed their life forever. Them little kids went up under their little, and it was so funny with the little look, dude, I can't think of his name when he went to the car. The man said, "Oh, when he was singing that Italian or something to him, he cut the light on. He started screaming. um, Terminator 2. I like the. I think my favorite Terminator was the one when the one with the liquid man when he would run and he'll come back to normal. That one was good. Clifford. Let me see if I seen that one. Not you said not the dog movie. Clifford the movie. I don't know if I've ever seen that Clifford the movie. Clifford. Mm-mm. Which one you talking about? She said not the big red dog. Which one was Clifford? Only thing when I pull up Cliff. Okay, I see. Is this the one about the boy that's in Catholic school? It got Martin Short. Is that the one you talking about? Girl, Weekend at Bernie's. That was a trip back in the day. Weekend at Bernie's was a trip back in the day. License to Drive. That's an old movie. That was good. Teen Witch. That was a good movie. Okay, no, I haven't seen Clifford. I'm gonna have to check that one out. What's that little movie I saw that's on what's that little movie where this woman and her husband getting a divorce? Um Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all. You ever seen Troop Beverly Hills? Y'all ever seen that? That movie came out in '89. That's a cute little movie. This lady, she like living in Beverly Hills. I know her husband getting a divorce, and she's finna be the little troop leader for the Girl Scouts for her daughter. And then she ain't used to that type of stuff. That's a cute little movie, Troop Beverly Hills. Check that out, y'all. I think that's on that might be on Tubi. I think that's where I saw it. I think I saw it on Tubi or um I might have saw it on Tubi or the Roku channel. The Craft. I don't think I ever seen The Craft. That's an old one too. The Rage of Carrie. Them Carrie movies. The first one with what's that girl name? The original. The original Carrie. What is her name? Sissy Spacek. No, what's her name? Yeah, Sissy Spacek. That one. That's the real one. They can't make now another one like that. The Exorcist. Lord, that movie was something right there. I don't like it. I don't like that movie. Yeah, Carrie, that real one. And Stalker Channing was in it. Have y'all seen Tu Wong Fu? Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. Oh yeah, so I like The Devil Wears Prada. The Devil Wears Prada. She had a bad haircut, didn't she? You couldn't tell Meryl Streep nothing in that movie. She played that part. She be looking at the girl. That's all. When she said it, that's all. And when she take them shades off and she look at her, she used to be like looking her up and down like, what do you got on? Yeah, her house that haircut they had on her was it fit her to a T. You can tell Meryl Streep nothing. That's a good movie, Devil Wears Prada. Yeah, I like that movie. She said that's all. Let me see. Yeah, Carrie. Yeah, Tu Wong Fu is like one of my favorite movies. I like know almost all the words of it. I don't know your mother. Maybe she just found out Manuna broke up. It's just the two of you so pretty. Yes, we are pretty. But why are you crying? John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. That's my movie. Yeah, Tu Wong Fu, that's my movie. Noxzema Jackson. Noxzema, Jesse's daughter. Yeah, I love Tu Wong Fu. Body beautiful. Do, 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 do. I am body beautiful. My cha-cha pumps. I got them on. What? They run away. Left to right, left all night long. You better. Ooh. finally being faithful. The Rage of Carrie. That's the one when the girl was in school. She was in that high school, and them kids was picking on her. Is that the one? The remake. Hollywood Shuffle. Why they mad at Master? He good to us on mine too. Right. That is too funny. What's that movie back in the day with the Fat Boys and them, Sheila E. You like Babs? What's that movie with the Fat Boys and Sheila E. them? Crush Groove. Was it Crush Groove? I used to like what was it? I think it was Crush Groove, and then you got yeah, Crush Groove. That was good. And then you got they came out in '85. What's the other movie? Yeah, Babs was good. Crush Groove, and I used to like the one Breaking. I used to love Breaking. Purple Rain, of course. You can never go wrong with Purple Rain ever, cause that's a good movie. Just the soundtrack alone, just when it come on. House Party. I didn't care so much for Do the Right Thing. Have you seen JoJo Dancer? Your Life is Calling You. That one was good. Class Act is funny. Have what's the movie? Sling Blade was good. 8 Mile was a good movie. Shoot. What he said? He said, and Clarence has a grill back. And what he said? And Clarence has a something. And Clarence like something was Blank Man. Oh Lord. Oh yeah, Blank Man was a trip. Yeah, Blank Man was funny. Yeah, Blank Man was funny. What was it? Vampire in Brooklyn. That was horrible. But Boomerang and Coming to America's all classics. Those was good. To me, they was before their time. Trying to think of some other movies. I love me some Rambo. I love me some Rocky movies. My favorite Rocky movie is Rocky Four, and my favorite Rambo is the last one that came on. That's Let me tell you something. That's my little movie there when he had them people on his land up under that underground tunnel, messed them all up. That's my movie. That's my little movie right there. I like the movie with Aaliyah. Oh, what's his name? Jet Li. I like that movie. That was a good movie too. Um, how Stella got her groove back. That was pretty good. I'm trying to think if I like Devil Baby better Wayne Exhale. I don't know. I kind of like both of them. You didn't care for the old Coming to America or the new one. The old one is the good. The new one was okay, but the old one. But the thing about it, I feel like what people missed for the second one is like they was like, oh, but I think they was trying to just cater to, you know, excuse me, the generation now. But the thing about it, um, it's amazing and a blessing that all those people that played in that movie years ago, like over 30 years ago, they still living and they can come back and be in the movie. You know what I'm saying? That's you really don't hear about stuff like that. That's amazing to me. Um, so that's what I like. The first one was good. Let them wait. I'm talking to my son. I want you to tie the knot, and I want you to hold on to hands on. I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand. Yes, He helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes, He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilead get off the island. Lord, I didn't know he was talking about the show Gilligan's Island. And then he talking about only God above the Hugh Hefner on high. Like that it is the first coming to America. It's like one of those movies when you watch it again as you get older, you know what they saying, and it's like even more funny to me. Kelly just dropped a new song. Girl, he in prison doing it up, baby. Still making money. What's this song about? I wonder. And what is Threads? Is that something like Twitter? Is that something like Twitter? Threads? Cool it high. Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't like the girl barking either, but she was doing that. But that movie was good. Dun, 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 so long, baby. Feeling oh so sick and smooth. Just let it shine through. Just like your sun glow. So glow. You can tell him he want die or he want the bomb. It's better similar. You got a thread, so Nick? I need to get me one then. I need to get me a cooler high. Oh wow, yeah. That's why I don't like that. What is it? Do the right thing. I don't like stuff like that with Rachel Honey. Have you ever seen Crooklyn? That's a good movie. It's sad. I'm gonna have to get me a thread. Maybe I can post stuff about my YouTube channel now. I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay. Yeah. Spike Lee. Some of his movies. I liked Jungle Fever. That was pretty good. And what was the other one? Okay, Jungle Fever was pretty good. And then you got was it Mo Better Blues? That one was okay. I didn't like when they was beating what you call them with it. Y'all, it is 12:11. I'm about to get up out of here, and I said it like four. I'm about to get up out of here so I can take TikTok is your favorite. Oh, okay. I be putting my little shorts up. I need to do better. They be looking small because I don't have to do the full window, but I'm gonna have to what you call them, start getting putting my stuff on there too. But guys, I really enjoyed you guys. Thank you, Sonique. Thank you, Ava. Thank you, Devin. And to everybody that joined in tonight, I appreciate you all. Thank you all so much. I'm about to call it a night and go take a shower. TikTok shop that got you in trouble. She said the cop got her off guard. I'm gonna have to see what the TikTok shop is. We're gonna have to talk about that. Maybe we can talk about TikTok shop tomorrow. Cause I want to know what it is and how it works and stuff like that. You all have a beautiful, beautiful night. You all stay blessed, stay safe, stay warm. You took a bath at 4 o'clock yesterday. Okay. Look, I'm getting ready to take me a shower now and chill out and lay down because it's gonna be time to get up and ready for work. I enjoyed y'all. Thank you, Ava. Thank you, Sonique. Y'all have a good night. Y'all stay blessed. And I'm more than likely to probably get back on here tomorrow, y'all. And we can talk about some stuff and chop it up. Y'all have a good night. Stay blessed. And I'm wishing y'all a peace of mind. Y'all take care, okay? Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Peace.